Welcome everyone to Dead Talk Live. I'm your host Viz from Walking Dead Now. I want to welcome everyone to tonight's show. All of our viewers, if you're visiting us for the first time and want more information about our show, please visit our website right there above me at deadtalklive.com. I hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday evening. Saz is going to be handling the text chats tonight, and I will be talking to you guys live on the air. On YouTube, we have YMMIJ, who we are going to be debuting a video from him released today. Jorge is with us on YouTube. Hard Productions, Dimitri is with us from LA. Thelostat is with us. Landa McCabe from Facebook. Hello. Tanya from Facebook. The music started and I was like, damn, who's calling me right now? That's your ringtone, huh? Xanders is with us on YouTube. On Instagram, we have a whole bunch of people. Game, bonjour, Game. Welcome to our show. Angel is saying hello. Right back at you, Angel. 5 Minute Crafts is with us on Instagram. Leonol saying, what's up? What's up, man? Benrick, Dial Nichols, our regular is with us. It's a Boy is with us. Bexy is with us. Aurelie is with us. I Love You is with us, giving us a smiley love face. Marie is with us from Northern California. Welcome, Marie. Emma Crowder is with us. The Walking Dead is with us, smiley love face. Cici Achi is with us. Saeed, smiley love face. 67. 3LX is with us, asking about season 10. Still waiting on that one. Stone Knight is waving at us. CC Wheezy is with us. Lots of people with us on Instagram. Pong is with us. Elstides. Wow. My cousin from Ohio. Wow, it is a pleasure to have you with us. I'm just flabbergasted that she's actually live. I did not expect that. CM Diaz 68 is waving at us. Hello, CM Diaz. Stone Knight saying I'm new. Well, welcome, Stone Knight. Alcox is waving at us. Pong is waving at us. Lots of people on Instagram, guys. I'm going to try to get to all of you as best as I can. Zella is with us on Instagram. Riza is with us on Instagram. Tori is waving at us on Instagram. Welcome, Tori. TLA and Vulcan has joined us on Instagram. How is everyone doing tonight? Theolus.mc is saying hello on YouTube. Raquel is with us on Facebook. Tanya, of course, is with us. Zoe is with us on Facebook. Jesse Selmo is with us on Facebook from the Philippines, where it's 9:35 in the morning. Thank you for watching, Jesse. Everyone is saying hello to Saz. Hello, Maya15 on Instagram. Leonol is from Morocco. As you guys all know, our audience is global. We are worldwide. And I know it's, for some of you, it's very early or very late in the night. And I thank you for joining me. At that hour that you guys, wherever you are located in the world, I appreciate that you're joining us for this broadcast. Maya15 writes, hello, Saz. Hello, Viz. Marko is not with us tonight. Marko is working. Luis has joined us on Instagram. So, guys, I found we have the confirmed information for Comic-Con. I've got dates, I've got times for you guys. So for anybody that's going to be tuning in, here is the 411, okay? All of the Walking Dead panels are going to appear Friday, July 24th. Comic-Con is virtual, which means everybody gets to see it live. The Walking Dead panels are going to start at 12 p.m. Now, I'm assuming that's Pacific time, since this is technically the San Diego Comic-Con. the main one, the big one. So I'll verify that, but I'm pretty sure it's 12 p.m. U.S. Pacific time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern time for us here on the East Coast of the U.S. So at noon, for 1 hour, there's going to be Fear the Walking Dead panel. At 1 p.m., we are going to get the Walking Dead panel. At 2 p.m., we are going to get the Walking Dead World Beyond panel. And for those of you that are interested, at 4 p.m., there is going to be an exclusive Robert Kirkman at Home Q&A. Now, you can watch all of the panels live on Comic-Con's official YouTube channel. The name of the channel is called Comic-Con International. So Comic-Con International is the name of their YouTube channel. So all you got to do is tune into their channel those times, and you can watch the panel that you want to see. You can also sign up for schedule alerts and other insider information at Comic-Con's official website, which is comic-con.org. I personally signed up with their scheduling site to get any kind of notifications, reminders, and other information that, I will need in order to watch these panels. As far as what to expect, the Walking Dead panel will be talking about the season finale. And more than likely, I'm 99.9% sure that in 13 days from now, on July 24th, we are finally going to get an air date for the season finale. And for me personally, it's going to be great watching those guys get asked all the questions as to when the finale is going to get aired. I'm going to love watching that. But yeah, we are, I'm 99.9% sure we are going to get an air date for the finale. Thank God. And my guess, it's going to be sometime in the first half of August. I don't think it's going to be like September or October or any of that. I think it's going to be very soon after Comic-Con. That's just my opinion. A whole bunch of people have joined us on Instagram. Welcome to all you guys. Cordy Yorgos has joined us. Hello. On Facebook, Raquel is in Puerto Rico, which is in the same time zone as I am, 9:36. Marla is with us on Facebook. Christopher is from the Philippines on Facebook. Amadara Smith saying good evening to everyone on Facebook. Zoe Taylor on Facebook replying to me, to Saz, giving her a wink. UY Zell on Facebook saying good morning. I'm always waiting for this. Can you please greet my friend, Paul Eric Sales? He is a die-hard fan of The Walking Dead. Well, Paul, a very big greeting to you. Maria on Facebook, 9 a.m. in the Philippines. Amar is from Guyana. So, hello, Amar. Lonnie is from North Carolina, just one state south of me. Welcome, Lonnie from North Carolina. Liz Camellia is from Peru. Zoe Taylor on Facebook. Music to my ears, been long now. Juanito Castro says, I can't wait. Maria Soledad from Facebook says, but a bit sad that we've to the finale. I do not want The Walking Dead to end. And I've mentioned this to you guys. After this finale airs that we've all been, waiting for, it's going to be a long time for a new The Walking Dead episode. So I hope you guys really start watching Fear if you haven't already done so. And I implore all of you to watch the new show that's starting in the fall, World Beyond. Especially if you're planning on watching the Rick Grimes movies. Let's see who else we have with us. Christopher from Facebook. Says he's a Walking Dead fan since 2010, which is when the show premiered. Juanito Castro from Facebook. I'm a diehard fan. Juanito Castro wants a shout out. So Juanito Castro, here's your shout out. Juanito Castro from Facebook is a diehard Walking Dead fan. And thank you for joining us. Joy from Facebook is watching from the Philippines. We have a lot of people from the Philippines. That's awesome. That's very, very awesome. On Instagram, Dial Nichols writes, General Boss, he isn't coming back into the series. Assuming you're talking about Rick Grimes there. JB Hernandez saying hello to my friend. Hello, JB. Never Die Official is with us. Marinos is with us. Josh Jose is with us. CEO is with us. Dial writes, I'm rewatching The Walking Dead at the moment, but then I'm starting on Fear. Awesome. Deborah is with us on Instagram. Welcome, Deborah, who's saying hello. Marinos saying good morning. Good morning, Marinos. Marinos is from Greece. I'm Greek. So, Marinos, welcome from Greece. Talking to a fellow Greek. Welcome, Marinos. We have a lot of people from, we have a lot of Greek people here. We have a lot of people from all over the world. Tura Varados is with us and waving at us. General Boss on Instagram says, Rick is my favorite. He is the badass. He is. Amy Blecker has just joined us on Instagram. JB Hernandez writes, hey, hello to my friends. I enjoy your page. Thank you, JB. Tara is from Mexico. Welcome. Dial Nickel writes, Rick is my idol. That's awesome, guys. Nordic97 is with us on YouTube. Welcome, Nordic. So, that's, about the Walking Dead Comic-Con panels. We should be getting a date for the finale. I'm 99.9% sure. Some other stuff that we may learn at the Walking Dead Comic-Con panel. Scott Gimple is going to be one of the panel members. He's like the head guy who's in charge of the Rick Grimes movies. So hopefully we'll get filled in on some of the movie details. Maybe when they're going to start shooting. What's the status of the writing? They were still working, trying to finalize the script. Well, maybe we'll find out what's going on between AMC and Universal Studios. As I've mentioned before on this show, AMC and Universal partnered up to release the Rick Grimes movies to the movie theaters. There was a dispute that happened between them. So maybe we'll get some information. Are the movies going to go to the movie theaters, or are they going to be released to AMC? That's sort of still in limbo. But the official word is that they are going to the movies. Now that may change. That may very well change. Tanya, shout out for Bakersfield, California. I've been to Bakersfield. Kate Benyo is with us on Facebook. Raquel, Walking Dead, been worldwide. Gotta love it. Everyone in it, big fan of all. I love our worldwide audience. I think it's so cool that we have people from all corners of the globe here with us every night. Summer, our longtime viewer, Summer from YouTube, is with us, who's late, but that's fine. Welcome, Summer. Metal Blade Entertainment. Welcome, Metal Blade. Declan from YouTube. Question, why did Gareth take so long to try to kill the group in 503? That's simple. You thought he was smarter than them. That's it. I bet you he never once doubted that he would get the upper hand on them. He was a cocky son of a bitch. And, well, he was proven wrong. He was proven wrong. Kate Benyo from Facebook says, thank you. Raquel writes on Facebook, definitely. Zachary writes, Yasu tikanis kala. Now, you guys, all of our longtime viewers know I'm Greek, but you guys finding out that I guess it's brand new information. Um, let's see. Oh, hey, writes, can't wait for it to start. Tristan has joined us. T1Art1T. Welcome, Tristan. Jaden 2907 is also waving at us. Hey, Jaden. Oh, hey, right. Shout out from Jamaica. Stefan writes, the biggest change in The Walking Dead is when the slaughter happened from the Whisperers. So sad. I don't generally like that scene. That was bad. Breen is giving us smiley love faces. Dial says, I miss Tara. Alana Masterson was great as Tara. Seaworth99 is with us on Instagram. Hey, Seaworth. Jaden writes, do you think they killed off Alpha too soon? No. Samantha Morton, who plays Alpha, knew exactly when her time on the show would be up. They played it out just like the comics. And I thought the way she went out and they stuck to the comics was great. And now we really get to see a true madman unleashed in beta. If Alpha was still around, she's the only one that kept him in check. Now we literally have a madman, who's certifiably crazy and completely unpredictable. And it totally brings the show into a whole new realm. Zachary, what's your favorite Walking Dead season? I have a lot. Season 8, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6. I love all of them. It's kind of hard to put them in order. Let's see. Kyle has given us a thumbs up on Instagram. Right back at you, Kyle. General Boss says, Walking Dead is a series you can watch over and over again. I can say Walking Dead is the #1 series, I think. It's I don't know what the right word is. It's become so huge. Yeah, the ratings have come down. It was at 40 million viewers at one point in seasons 5 and 6. That's not sustainable, those numbers. Those are ridiculous numbers. So it has come down, but this season is facing a resurgence. And it's expanded and grown into this universe that is well beyond just The Walking Dead, the original. Chris is waving at us. Hey, Chris on Instagram. Jaden2907 on Instagram writes, if Carl wasn't killed off as soon as he was, how do you think that would have affected the series? I would see Carl and Negan becoming close. You would have to change why Rick spared Negan's life. You would have to get really creative with that. And whether they followed the comic books, where we know Carl is dies of old age in the comic books, lives to become a very old man. Besides that, I don't know. They could have taken it in so many different directions. Wyatt on Instagram. Hello. Let's see. Metal Blade has a question for everyone. Why hasn't Father Gabriel, aka Father Savage, said anything about the helicopters yet to the group? Gabriel didn't see the helicopters. Negan saw the helicopters. It was Negan who saw the helicopter, not Gabriel. And Negan, I think, very quickly forgot about it, actually. He even told Jadis that day, I'm not even going to ask about that. Marinos loves The Walking Dead on Instagram. Nomleti writes, very nice horror movie all season from the Philippines. Rixer, hello Negan, ha ha ha. Yadira, it's addictive on Facebook. Yomleti, hello Yomleti. Kate Benyo, kindly great people from Morong Riza. Most people here love The Walking Dead. That's awesome. Metal Blade Entertainment. She was trading people. She was. So guys, let's get to this video, okay? And I do want to finish off what we started yesterday of the 30 most 30 best ranked episodes of The Walking Dead. We left off yesterday at number 18. We're working our way backwards from 30, and we left off yesterday at 18. So before we do that, I want to show you guys the video today that was submitted by one of our digital creators. YouTube channel name is YMMIJ, a very talented digital creator. Welcome David from Colombia on YouTube. So let's go ahead and watch it. The video is a Negan video. It's called Heroes. And if you haven't seen it, great. You'll get to see it now. If you have seen it, it's worth rewatching again. So here it is, guys.
Show people the truth so they can be saved.
I can hear the love.
You saved people. I saved people.
Thank you, Negan. Thank God for you.
My name meant something.
Who are you? I'm Negan.
Negan.
I'm Negan. Where's Negan?
I am Negan. Damn right you
I
are.
see the fear.
I thought you wanted them to join us.
If you don't protect what belongs to you, then sooner or later it belongs to someone else.
There is no getting out of it now.
Don't you touch her!
Oh, shit. Otherland, and you are it.
Goddamn psychopath. You're gonna kill us both.
You saw it, big man. Carl's dead. You wanna die?
No, I don't. But I will.
How did he die? Was it the grenades?
All round, I think he's shot.
I never. No more talk.
We are heroes.
Let's let me have a good time.
I didn't feel much of anything anymore, you know? The only silver thing would be I'm gonna kill you. I am dead to this world, but you? See, you are pretending. You think that it makes you strong to say that emotions aren't real, that we are animals. That is bullshit.
Well, there you guys have it. Another great video by YMMIJ. Please head on over to his YouTube channel and subscribe. That video is available throughout our social networks as well. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and our new Reddit page as well. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I saw a comment in here that I wanted to reference from Stefan. Stefan on Instagram says, I have seen that about 10 times and I still think it's good, even though most of the people don't like that character that much. And I disagree with you, Stefan. Talking to Walking Dead fans every night, Negan has become a very popular character, and that's really putting him mildly. Yeah, everybody hated him in season 7 and 8, but now he's become a fan favorite with the turnaround that he's made. People love Negan. I love Negan. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there as well. Rixer says, can I join Skype tomorrow? Absolutely. Guys, I do have Skype open every night. That's the number right up there. If you're inside the U.S., it's 718-509-9270. If you're international, Open up the Skype app, look for our name, which is Walking Dead Now. Add us to your favorites so you don't have to search again. And it's a free Skype to Skype call. Inside the US, you can use any phone. The number is 718-509-9270. I do have the lines open. So if you guys want to call in at any time with a comment or a question or whatever, please do. The lines are open every day. That's why that number is up there. So feel free to give me a call. And if you have a comment or question, we'll definitely love to chat with you. Dial writes, other than when he killed Glenn and Abraham. Yeah, like I said, he wasn't a very big favorite back in season 7 and 8. Let's see. Stefan also goes on to say, when he killed Abraham and Glenn, I kind of expected Abraham, but I got crushed when Glenn died. I did not expect that. Well, we spent all of that off season knowing that it was Glenn that died in the comic books. And when we saw Abraham get the bat, Lucille, we thought Glenn would be spared, but no, they had a surprise in store for us, and boy, did it surprise us. CC Wheezy's giving us a thumbs up. Let's see. Kimmy is with us, and my internet. It's Saturday night. Kimmy, everyone's at home on using the internet. I'm glad you're able to join us, though. Stefan writes, sorry for that. I don't watch all the episodes because I'm a bit busy. So I'm sorry that I got that wrong. No, don't apologize, Stefan. You have nothing to apologize for. I just wanted to let you know that Negan has become a really big fan favorite. You know, he's flipped, and he's a big favorite right now. General Boss writes, Negan will be a great person in the series. General Boss also says Rick should have killed Negan because of what he did to Rick's friend. And like I've stated many times before, the only reason Rick did not kill Negan is because of Carl dying and the letters, which is what I think was why they wrote Carl off the show. They could not think of another credible way after all the stuff that Negan did for Rick to spare Negan. So he spared Negan at his son's request because he asked him to. Mary61 Mom is with us. Zachary wants to know, am I half Greek or full Greek? Zachary, I've asked my parents, who are both Greek. I'm like, listen, your parents, your grandparents, can you tell me anyone that was not Greek in my family tree? And they can't. So I guess the answer is I'm full Greek. How far back? Well, as far back as what my parents and grandparents can remember. But yeah, I am full-blooded Greek. I'm the first one in my family to be born in the United States, in New York City. My brother, obviously my mother and father were all born in Greece. But, I've asked them, I mean, shoot. Anybody outside Greek? No. I did not marry a Greek. I actually made that determination in my teen years as a rebellious thing. I told my mom, don't expect me to marry a Greek person. I'm not going to do it. And I didn't. I kept my word. And I'm very happily married now for well over 20 years. So I hope that answers your question, Zachary. For the other of you that was a little too much information, I apologize. Let's see what else is going on. Jaden writes, what carrier do you think should have gotten more screen time in your opinion? What do you mean by carrier? Oh, you mean character. Is that what you mean, Jaden? Let's see. Dulce is waving at us from Mexico. Welcome, Dulce. Zachary writes, who's also Greek. I figured that. Zachary, welcome. Dulce also writes, also in Mexico. Jaden writes, yes. Let's see what's going on Facebook and YouTube. Julie on Facebook writes, I was the opposite. I expected Glenn and Abraham was a shock. Metal Blade writes, yep, they did Chandler Riggs dirty. Yeah, they did. Aisha Facebook writes, is Negan gonna leave the show? No, guys, that is just a rumor. J.D. Morgan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the actor, he's allowed to do other shows, but he's while doing The Walking Dead as well. He made it no secret that he wanted to appear in the Amazon show called The Boys, and they're trying to work him in for season 3, but he can do 2 shows. He's not leaving The Walking Dead. So no, he's not going to leave the show. That's just rumors. Not substantiated at all. Heart Production writes, he better not. Summer has given us a heart. Logic Bop writes, when are you going to do the Walking Dead game show? I'm waiting for my my co-hosting partner, which I haven't heard from in a couple of days. Ismail from Morocco is going to co-host that show with me. So it's really up to his scheduling. I'm going to message him after the show and see where he's at with that. Welcome, Gypsy Road. Julie on Facebook writes, I had been split from a toxic relationship a little over a year before Negan appeared. I thought I was ready to date again, but Negan showed up and I realized, nope, I still love assholes. I love that. Oh, God, I love that comment. Julie, that's epic. That's epic, Julie. I love that. Declan writes, do a Walking Dead Kahoot. What's a Walking Dead Kahoot? Let's see what's going on Instagram. Stefan writes, didn't mention in my reply, glad there was something about The Walking Dead. I'm just sad I found out about it yesterday. Hey, we're glad to have you here now. That's all that matters, the here and now. Trixie is with us. Hello, Trixie on Instagram. Jaden wants to know, if you could bring back one character, who would you bring back? Carl would be very high on that list. Carl, Glenn, Abraham. Out of those 3, you guys tell me, between Carl, Glenn, and Abraham, if you had to pick one, who would you pick to come back? Carl, Glenn, or Abraham? I'd love to hear your guys' answer. Jaden says I would bring back Rick. Rick is not an option. Dial. We know you're a big Rick fan. Kimmy says J.D. Morgan is signing Negan Lives comic books again. Ravi is waving at us. Trixie is laughing. General Boss writes, Judith Grimes is my favorite. She just likes her mother, Michelle. I love Michelle. Michonne is what you mean, I think. Because she is a badass with her katana sword. Yes, she is. Dial writes, oh my god, you should do a The Walking Dead Kahoot. What the hell is a Kahoot? Guys, help me out here. What's a Walking Dead Kahoot? I have no idea. Heart Productions would pick Carl. Summer writes, Declan, we had trivia in the earlier episodes. Yeah, we were giving away action figures. Is that what a Kahoot is? A trivia? Because we've done that. We did that for 3 straight weeks, giving away collectible action figures from The Walking Dead. Summer would bring back Carl. Zoe from Facebook, Glenn. Heart Production says watch. Says video. She did a quiz. It's really good. I enjoyed it. Saz is what you meant, Heart Production. Summer says yes. Julie on Facebook writes late years Carl with Abraham's one-liners. That's Julie's choice on Facebook. Zoe on Facebook writes, I'd pick Tyrese. I love Tyrese over Glenn and Carl. I miss Tyrese. Tyrese died such a senseless death. He really did. He died a senseless death. On Instagram, it's Carl. It's Carl from a lot of people. Dolce, Trixie, Kimmy, Jaden. Ravi is giving us a quirky face. Dial is also Carl. CC Wheezy is Glenn. Stefan, definitely Carl. Dwayne, Carl. WF, Carl. Dial says it's a quiz game. Okay, yeah, we did trivia for 3 straight weeks, giving away collectible Walking Dead action figures. We ended it about a month or so ago. That was a lot of fun. My executive producer was also my brother. He came up with the hardest questions, but not a day went by where we did not have a winner. So that's how good of you guys are in those trivia games. My Life as Allie is with us on YouTube. Welcome, Allie. Summer writes, I hate how Tyrese died. I absolutely agree. Welcome back, Allie. Allie, there was no question. People were talking about a Kahoot, and I had no idea what they were talking about. San is with us. San25302 from YouTube. Let's see. WF also writes, I love Tyrese. Dwayne writes, I don't get that far. I never know that Carl was dead. Yeah, sorry, Dwayne. Yeah, on this show we can't obviously do a no spoilers show because then we'd have nothing to talk about. So I'm sorry that it got spoiled for you. WF says, I miss Michonne. I miss her too, but we are going to see Michonne again in the movie. So guys, I really want us to get through this list. Oscaroo is saying hello on Instagram. So let's get to this. I want to get through this list. I want to see the last 18 episodes that this article listed as epic. Metal Blade writes, he thinks Michonne will be in the second movie. I think she's going to be in the third movie. Declan on YouTube writes, Walking Dead trivia would be awesome. You guys should have been here about 1 month ago. We did trivia every day and gave away some really kick-ass prizes. I mean, Walking Dead, hard to find memorabilia. And that was awesome. Stefan writes, I like where Carol became between episode 1, season 1, and now she is a badass. Jaden writes, who is your favorite Walking Dead character of all time? Rick. Yeah, I would have to pick Rick. I loved Rick. So guys, let's get to this thing. Let's get to the rest of these episodes. I really want to get through this today. So number 18 of the 30 most epic episodes ranked is TS19. That is the season 1 finale, episode 6 at the CDC. TS19 refers to Jenner's patient, who we find out is his wife. And it's the only time where we've seen documented scientific evidence of what the zombie apocalypse virus looked like at the beginning. Now, we know a lot has changed. It doesn't take dead people 8 to 24 hours to turn anymore. They turn within minutes. So this virus has mutated. Number 17 is Clear. Classic episode. Season 3, episode 12. This is the episode where Michonne, Carl, and Rick run into Morgan again. It's the only time we see Morgan again after the series premiere. He disappeared until this episode here, season 3, episode 12, and Morgan is batshit crazy. He tried killing all of them. He told Rick about what happened to Dwayne, and it was a great episode. 16, Besides the Dying Fire. Season 2, episode 13. This is the season finale of season 2, when the green farm gets overrun by walkers. the episode where Rick kills Shane. Carl puts down Walker Shane. Rick reveals to everyone that they are all infected. Rick's famous democracy speech, which I thought was a Rickocracy speech. That's a whole other story there. But this is it. This is the episode. Season 2, episode 13. Classic episode. All right, guys, we're down to the top 15 episodes. Number 15, Conquer. Season 5, episode 16. The season finale of season 5. Jam-packed with one great moment after another, Conquer is a perfectly paced episode that rewards repeated viewings, from tense pre-title sequences where Morgan battles two members of the Wolves by himself, to Sasha napping in a grave filled with dead walkers, to sniveling coward Nicholas shooting Glenn in the shoulder, to Rick and Carol deviously plotting to take Alexandria by force, if they have to. Every scene in this expanded 90-minute episode crackles with energy. Great finale. Number 14 on the list, Honor. Season 8, episode 9. The mid-season premiere of season 8, All Out War. Having watched child actor Chandler Riggs virtually grow up on camera over the course of 8 seasons, it's no wonder that his character's tragic death in this mid-season premiere hit fans so hard. Director Greg Nicotero and writers Matthew Negrete and Channing Powell give Carl an emotional send-off that's more than worthy of his status on the show, and cast members Andrew Lincoln and Denai Guerrera bring their heartbreaking scenes to life with grace and sensitivity. All right, number 13, Better Angels. Season 2, episode 12. You know, that's right. Sorry, I got that wrong. Shane did not die in the finale. Shane died in the episode right before the season 2 finale. My bad, guys. My bad. This is the episode where Shane died. It's season 2, episode 12. And if you guys remember, right after he killed Shane, because Shane was about to kill Rick, and he thought Carl was holding the gun to him, which he very well might have. He was confused as to what the hell just happened. But Carl ends up putting down Shane, and that episode ends with we see the walkers surrounding the farm. And that led to the previous episode that we just discussed, the season finale of season 2. Aden Nelson from Brazil, welcome. Hard Production writes, love that episode. Toilet Brush Salesman writes, peeps, Beth is live and the end of world chat is live. Okay, so number 12 on the list, Four Walls and a Roof. Season 5, Episode 3, Tainted Meat. We all remember when Bob got taken by the remaining Terminus people, and they cut off his leg for dinner. Those vicious SOBs. Then they left him at the front doorstep of the church. And, but, you know, don't worry. Bob got the last laugh when he revealed to them that while they were eating his leg, he was already infected and bitten, which we know now. I mean, they're all infected anyway. CC Wheezy writes, tainted meat, LOL. Louise is giving us a thumbs up on Instagram from Brazil. Lucia is giving us a smiley love face on Instagram. Mimi writes, yep, that's the best, with a big happy face. Trixie is giving us thumbs up on Instagram. Big John is giving us a thumbs up. Protect Your Digits Creations is waving at us. Summer writes, top 5 for me. Yadira from Facebook writes, I love Rick, but definitely in such situation, I would walk besides Daryl. Hey, you can go either way. They're both right decisions. Number 11 is JSS. Oh, man, the episode where the wolves attack. Where we saw, I want to talk about this episode for a second. And Carol. We really, Carol in that season, when the wolves attacked, for me, that was Carol's best season. When they went to Alexandria and she was able to flip the switch and become Betty Little Homemaker with all the other Alexandrian wives that had no freaking idea of what life is like outside the walls of Alexandria. And she was able to blend herself right in and without any problems became little Miss Susie Homemaker, baking cookies, exchanging recipes with these women. And then again, back at the flip of a switch, she would become the vicious badass Carol. To me, her portrayal that season was worthy of an Emmy nomination at the least. Melissa McBride did an awesome job, and I loved it. I loved watching Carol do that back and forth, and just how well, and just to see her coaching Rick, who really did not know. He really lost how to deal with people like in Alexandria who were sheltered and had no idea what life was like outside and living in their bubble. He had lost all reality on how to deal with those kind of people. It was so long for him. And if you guys remember, it was Carol. It was Carol that coached him. Remember that, that episode where Pete kills Reg in front of Deanna, and Deanna tells Rick to kill Pete. Remember, Rick was about to draw his gun, and Carol turns to him and says, no, not yet. Not yet. She coached him through that. He needed some coaching. I just love that season and how it relates to Carol's character. It's epic. Mimi on Instagram writes, I loved the call maker, a badass on the outside about Carol. Absolutely. Stefan on Instagram writes, like I said, now imagine Carol from episode 1. And that was Carol, living the life of Little Miss Homemaker and knowing exactly how to react to these people. Julie from Facebook writes, agree completely, Carol's best season. Hard Production writes, I think Carol's best season was season 5 because she blew up Terminus. Oh, that was an epic episode, and who would have thought that Rick exiling her would end up saving all their lives? Julie on Facebook writes, and how she could be scary casually making comments, sometimes even with a smile, just like how she confronted Pete when she brought over those cookies when she came to check up on Jesse after Rick and Pete fought. And she showed Pete her real self. And she goes to him, she pulls out her knife and says, I can kill you. I can kill you right now. I could say you attacked me and everyone will believe me. That was freaky. Awesome, but freaky. Dolce writes, my respect to Carol. She's been a real role model. She has been a lot. We've seen her up and down, and in this season, she's been a little frustrating. But who can blame her? Who can blame her? She's had such bad luck with children. All right, so let's continue, guys. We are running out of time, and I am going to finish this today, even though we have only 8 minutes left. 10, Too Far Gone. Season 4, Episode 8. This is where the governor takes down the prison. Number 9, The Calm Before. This is where they kidnapped Sadiq, the Whisperers, and they killed Enid, Tara, Henry, and a bunch of other people and put their heads on pikes and absolutely devastated Carol. Talk about another shocker right there. That made the top 10, number 9 on the list. Number 8, Killer Within. Season 3, Episode 4. The rusty boiler room of the prison, overrun with flesh-hungry corpses, is suboptimal settings for childbirth. That's when Laurie gives birth to Judith. Very emotional episode. There were walkers that penetrated the prison. Laurie had to give birth on the basement floor. She was going to die. She was bleeding to death. And Carl had to put her down. Talk about an emotional episode. A shocker. 7. The season finale of season 4, where they make it to Terminus and they find out what Terminus is really all about. They get captured, put in that train car, and it ends with Rick's famous line where he tells everybody that they made the biggest mistake of their lives. They are messing with the wrong people. He didn't quite say it that way, but yeah, you guys get the point. Number 6, Pretty Much Dead Already. Season 2, Episode 7. This is where we saw Sophia coming out of the barn. Shane blows up. I mean, we remember this. Shane blows up at Herschel for sheltering the walkers. This is where Herschel realizes that the dead are not just infected. They're dead. They're dead, Herschel. And Shane wanted to leave no doubt for Herschel that they were dead. And Herschel got the point. It pissed him off. But that's where we also find Sophia, where they've been searching for the first half of that season. She was in the barn for the longest time. Number 5, we're at the top 5 right now. No Way Out. Season 6, Episode 9. This is the episode where Rick, Carl gets shot in the eye. This is where he loses his eye. Rick has had enough, and he goes out and he starts taking out overrun Alexandria by himself, which inspires the rest of Alexandrians to come out of their houses and join him. And as a united force, they push back. The walkers retake Alexandria, and I definitely agree with this being in the top 5. And it showed Rick that the Alexandrians are worthy. They can fight. They are worth saving. They can survive on the outside. I love this episode. I can watch this one over and over again. Number 4, wow, controversial, Season 7, Episode 1. What more can we say that has not been said about this episode? The episode that we lost Abraham and Glenn. The second episode where we meet Negan. Battray Dead is with us on YouTube. Welcome, Battray. CC Wheezy writes, the title of number 4 is what Jenner told Rick at the CDC. That's interesting. I mean, what else can we say about this episode here, guys? Season 7, Episode 1. I mean, heartbreaking. Number 3, top 3, guys. Top 3. No Sanctuary. This is my number 1. This is my number 1 episode. For them, it's number 3. The season premiere of Season 5, where Rick, Daryl, Glenn are lined up at the trough by the Terminus people as they're being slaughtered. Me, as a lifelong horror fan, watching horror movies since the age of 5, desensitized to gore and all that kind of stuff. This episode for me was hard to watch. It was because it was so good. It was just so good. It was very hard to watch. Very, very, very hard to watch. But this is the episode where Carol, Hard Productions mentioned earlier, I believe it was Hard Productions. Carol was the hero, came in. She by herself caused a distraction that enabled Rick, Glenn, and Daryl to get free. She let all the walkers into Terminus. It gave everybody a fighting chance. to survive. And I love this episode. This is the episode I can watch over and over again as well. This would definitely be on that list for me. All right, guys, number 2, the series premiere, season 1, episode 1, the pilot, what got everything started. Rick wakes up from a coma. He got shot before the zombie apocalypse started. He wakes up 5 weeks later in the hospital. We know from the webisode that Rick was being taken care of while he was in a coma for those 5 weeks by that webisode that I posted on my YouTube, by that psychotic nurse who thought everybody was better off dead, but for some reason she tended to Rick. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about this webisode, it is on my YouTube page. I have all the webisodes from The Walking Dead as well as Fear the Walking Dead posted on my YouTube page. What a great start to the Walking Dead universe. Season 1, Episode 1, titled Days Gone By. Now, guys, it's time for the big one. Let's see what Variety magazine tagged as number 1 as the 30 most epic episodes of The Walking Dead. The Grove. Cannot argue with this. Look at the flowers, Lizzie. Just look at the flowers. Season 4, Episode 14. Lizzie, played by Brighton Charbonneau. Melissa McBride. Lizzie kills her sister, Mika. About to kill Judith. Believing that they are better off as walkers. Lizzie doesn't see the walkers as enemies. She sees them as just a different kind of people. She kills her sister. That left Carol and Tyrese having to make a very, very, very difficult decision. And as always, it is Carol who steps up to the plate. It is Carol who carries out the actions that nobody else wants to do. I mean, what can you say? Great. I love their top 5 list. I can't argue with it. For me, my number 1 is season 5, episode 1, The Terminus. But can't argue with that list either. All great episodes and a very respectable list. Each one of us, I'm sure if you guys ask us individually, we would have a different order to those episodes. But a great list, and I loved going through it with you guys. We are out of time. It's been an amazing night. I'm glad we got to get through all those episodes together. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me every night at 9:30 p.m. Please visit our website, deadtalklive.com. Refer your friends if they're Walking Dead fans and might be interested in watching our show. And please, guys, if you haven't already done so, if you want to show us your support, visit our YouTube page, which is called Walking Dead Now. And please subscribe. It would mean the world to us. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone from YouTube. Thank you everyone on Facebook. Thank you to all my followers on Instagram. Guys, just yesterday we surpassed 180,000 followers combined on our social media. We have 180,000 followers. And with that, guys, till tomorrow, stay walking.